Today, I'm talking about Gemini Man. Was it a Gemini, or was it more of a Virgo? Stay tuned, let's find out. Welcome back, everybody, to Featured Films. My name is Joe, and today we're talking about Gemini Man. This movie stars Will Smith. Most people will know him from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Men in Black, Wild Wild West, Aladdin. I mean, he's been in tons of stuff. Pretty much everybody knows him. We've got Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She's most known for Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Fargo, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and she's going to be in the upcoming Birds of Prey movie. You've also got Clive Owen, who is known for his roles in Children of Men, Sin City, and Shoot 'Em Up. Then we've got Benedict Wong as well in this movie as a side character. He's most known for his role as Wong in Doctor Strange, as well as Avengers Endgame and Infinity War. He also had a recurring role in Marco Polo and was a small character in The Martian. This movie has Will Smith. Their big, selling point was that it had, modern day current Will Smith, but also a younger, CGI created Will Smith. And he was de-aged and looked to be about 1920, right around there. You find out early on that through this program, he was cloned, and this younger clone of him was raised by Clive Owen's character. Will Smith is a lifelong hitman assassin for a government agency, and basically they decide that he was going to retire, but they decided as the agency that he knew too much, and so they were going to kill him off. And so they send in teams of just CIA, I don't think it's CIA, it's some other government agency they made up for this movie, but they send in these agents to go in and kill him. He is really skilled, takes a bunch of them out. They ultimately end up having to send in backup, and they send in the clone of him. Now, the movie's kind of a cool premise, but at times the CGI Will Smith just looks out of place. His movements at times is just too sharp. You can tell it's completely computer generated, and it just takes you out of the believability of it, which I know is a little bit ridiculous because he's a cloned assassin, but still, it's grounded in reality. It's supposed to be, this world, and it's not anything crazy, fantastic or any kind of fantasy or sci-fi world. And it just takes you out of the moment. Sometimes his lips when he's talking just look odd. It breaks the believability that it's actually a character, a person, and you can completely tell it was done and made by a computer. It at times looks incredible. It really does fake you out at sometimes. You just wouldn't believe it. But then there's other times, especially whenever the character goes to smile, they haven't perfected the technology with especially the mouth and how it moves, and so it takes you out of the moment. It really does break it, and so I wouldn't say the movie's great. I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's not, this movie I'm going to watch over and over and over again, or, a movie that's going to win all these awards. It's a fun little action flick. If you go into it just expecting that it's going to be, just kind of, meets the bar, it's, not awful, but not great. I would definitely stream this one. Wait for it to be out, on Netflix, Hulu, whatever. It's fine to watch and just see. A lot of times, like I said, it does pull off quite a bit and make you believe that there is this younger Will Smith. It's actually been built from the ground up. It's completely computer generated, so it is impressive, but at times it just doesn't sell it. And so for that, and for just kind of predictable writing, it just doesn't quite live up and become this amazing, classic movie that everyone's going to want to watch all the time. So yeah, I would check it out, once, maybe twice. It's not anything you should be rushing out to see or anything, but give it a shot, especially if you like action movies. This one's going to be fun. Thank you all so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Any kind of liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, it all helps out so much. Growing every day, so I appreciate it. And again, thank you all. You have a great day.